Hey, what's up, everybody? I wanted to make another video here today. This one is about my other account that I have. I know I talked about it in other videos. This account, FrancoMac. It's level 114, as you can see, and it's Town Hall 9, close to max-ish. Here's the progress layout of it. As you can see, I have King level 45 almost, Warden level 19 almost. So Warden's one level away from max, and King is 5 levels, but I'll be getting books and stuff. The book of everything from Clan Games just finished. So I'll be using that on the King. Or the book of, oh, it's a book of building. Never mind. I thought it was a book of everything. So I don't know what I'll be using the book of building. Maybe I'll save it for when I go to Town Hall 12, which will be probably kind of soon. Because the Eagle will be the next, 10 days. I'll probably use it on that. But yeah, on the right here is everything that I have maxed. So I have the army camps, the collectors, the queen I have maxed out. Honestly, I think Town Hall 11 is kind of an easy Town Hall to max out. The heroes aren't too extreme or anything. And I have the clan castle maxed. There's some interesting things I did with this account. So I made it back in November. So that makes it, because it's almost August now, that makes it about like 8 months that I've, or 9 months, wow, that I've been playing on this account. And some of the things that I have been doing unique on it are like these walls and stuff. I have like one of each type of wall. It's kind of funny when I like look at the builder up here, like it says wall, 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 wall. Yeah, and also I try to keep one level 1 cannon, but just because I've been lazy, I've kept level 1 archer towers, and I just upgraded this wizard tower, but I want to get rid of these ones. I think it'll be cool to just have one level 1 cannon. Um, my walls are like close to max. It actually is really hard to get loot on this account because obviously I'm ignoring the elephant in the room, my barracks here. So Dark Barracks is level 1 because with the new update, you have to buy all the buildings before going to the next town hall. So I had to buy the Dark Barracks at Town Hall 7. And also my regular barracks is only level 5. So you can see that stops at the wall breaker. And what I did with this account was when I wanted to make a new account, I've made 2 other accounts in the past. When I used to play and I was a Town Hall 9 on my main account, I had one that was a Town Hall 8 and one that was a Town Hall 7. Both were maxed. And it was like I would use in war and stuff. And it was like kind of fun to have, but it was like a lot of a burden. And when I quit, I was like, I don't really want to have those accounts back. I like lost them. They were on different game center accounts. That was before you could easily just swap over accounts like this. So when I created this new account, I was like, I want to make this one unique because how much loot was hyper inflated in the game. I figured I could make an account with the worst troop in the game. I was like, what if I made an account and I only ever used wall breakers? So the only troop I've ever used in this entire game is literally wall breakers because all the other troops are level 1. I mean, I guess you could make the argument like you technically could use level 1 troops, but I swear I've never trained anything other than to donate for clan castle other than wall breakers. But that does mean spells are fair game though. So what I do is if you look in my lab here, I actually have wall breaker maxed out. Don't upgrade any of those. Don't upgrade the minion, but I have all the spells maxed so far. So I'll be upgrading to Town Hall 12 soon, and that'll extend the cap of all my heroes significantly because it'll be 50 to 65. 15 levels when they're getting this high, it kind of takes a little while, and especially like the Warden, that'll be 20 levels. So I think max is 40. Yeah, 40. But yeah, like, and I go to the next town hall when all my research is done in the lab, which usually finishes before the heroes. Like at Town Hall 10, it was kind of close, but this one's way before. It'll probably be like another like month maybe for the king. But yeah, so the minute my heroes get maxed, then I go to the next town hall. So I technically don't max out completely because you can see all like these cannons and archer towers weren't maxed out for Town Hall 10. And I probably won't get around to doing these before my heroes are maxed, but I'm trying my best. Oh, and also another thing is in the builder base here, I also do the same thing. So as you can see, all my troops were level 1 before the new builder base 2.0 came out and upgraded these guys automatically. But I only have wall breakers in this account too. I mean, obviously I upgrade the siege machines and I try to like max those before going to the next builder hall. But with how the 6 builder works and everything, that you need to get to builder hall 9, I rushed past Builder Hall 8, but I'm almost to the 6th builder, and I think that'll help out a lot with my home village here. So yeah, I'm upgrading my multi-mortar here to level 9, which is this 3rd level, because I've already geared up 3 buildings, which is the multi-mortar. You have to get to level 8 in this village, Archer Tower, and Double Cannon, which I geared up all 3 of those in the home village, which actually takes a while for the multi-mortar. And then I upgraded the wall breakers to level 18. That actually I just did pretty recently, like last week. And now that mortar, any defense going to level 9, that mortar is going to level 9. And then I just have this last thing of upgrading the heroes to total of 45. So I'm just going to keep grinding out the ground battle machine because he's so much better for this attack strategy that I use in the builder base. But yeah, that's like how I use this account, is literally only wall breakers, the worst troop in the entire game. And something fun to look at is like my achievements. So I'll never unlock the dragon in the barracks. Like all these are normal account stuff. But actually unbreakable, successfully defended against 5,000 attacks. I have 486. And if you look at my main account, I have significantly more on my main account, but still, I've only had this account for 1 year. That account I had for like 10 years. So the way that I attack is it's basically farming armies. So on defense, I get tons of wins and stuff. And another oddity about my achievements here, past unbreakable, where's unbreakable? Yeah. There's the destroy 2,000 walls in multiplayer battles. I destroyed 75,000. Put in perspective, like I play a lot on my main account and stuff. You can see 44,000. So I'll go into some attacks here just to show off how I use this account. So I need to get the star bonus. Maybe in this video we'll get the star bonus. So what I do is I have all my stuff upgrading, all my heroes. So I just have the queen. And what I do is I instantly, the minute I see a base with the town hall on the outside, I'll drop her in, pop the ability, maybe get a collector or 2, and then bounce. That's it. It's as simple as what I do. So the king's attacking here. Maybe I'll take out the king with her time. But a lot of times, I don't even waste my time because I don't even want to waste any amount of time. That's 50, 60, 600. That's a lot of loot just for so little effort. Yeah, and then I just bounce right into the next one. And this is what I mean. This is all you get. You just keep getting bases like this. You just get wacky bases. I actually find it really entertaining to attack down here because of the types of bases that you see is like really funny. Like you see tons of like progress bases, and honestly I think a lot of them are dead bases, but you never really know. And then sometimes you see like normal bases of normal people up here, and it's kind of like, it's a fun thing to see. And you see people with like engineered bases. I bet we'll see an engineered base or 2 in these attacks here. If not, whatever. But engineered bases are where they purposely screw up the upgrades and they just have like one level 1 cannon that's their only defense. And then they have no walls or anything. That's really interesting when I get one of those when there's no walls. Because if I drop wall breakers here, they're going to go to those walls. There's really not much I can do. The only use for them, see, this guy didn't have too much loot, but I would drop them to like distract the heroes so that my queen can come in and just like shoot them. But there's really no point. Oh, that's actually really funny how far out the heroes go for that one little wall breaker. But yeah, there's not much loot in this one, so I might just like end it here. Yeah, it's really, now that there's no troop cost, like it's possible to make an account like this because wall breakers used to be the most expensive troop per housing space because they only take up 2 housing space, and they used to be really really elixir heavy. So what I do is I always just try to like snipe off the dark elixir, but that guy had like barely any. So this guy is like 5,000 elixir. So people, like I said, like, these bases are like ridiculous. So there's always gaps. I'll just drop a wall breaker, pop any giant bombs or Teslas, and then pop the ability right away. Maybe get some hits off on this storage here. Maybe not. Whatever. But 50,000, you can't. The amount of loot in this game is unreal. So I know I had to max my collectors because I actually was struggling when I got to Town Hall 11. Things started to get kind of expensive, kind of quick. But yeah, you see bases like this all the time. Like the walls just scattered all throughout for like no reason. So drop the queen in. Ooh, ground skelly, pop the ability. I always just go for the dark elixir pump because that, when you play an account like this, like when you play normal progression, like I think loot's kind of easy to get. But when you play on an account like this, you realize how much more difficult loot is to get. Oh, this will be interesting. Town Hall 13, that does way more damage. So I'll pop her, pop the ability when she gets damage after a little bit. now. I think it should be good. I'm not really sure. But yeah, with this, I don't want to get blown up. Yeah, there we go. But with this account, like, you realize how much more scarce loot is because essentially you can't even attack. Yeah, this is what I mean. I always see this type of base. You can barely even do attacks at all. So before I even got the heroes, it was so hard to get loot. I would just drop wall breakers all over this base and hope they get blown up because they die. And that's how I would get a majority of my loot. But yeah, and also, I mean, like, you can even see here, like, I do like to donate, like, my lightning spells. Just because I think it's, like, still a useful spell. My spells are still good, so I can donate spells to people and stuff. But I'm waiting to find a base that has a lot of loot, and then I'll go through my actual wall breaker strategy. Because right now, it's just simple, like, I have heroes, and I'm attacking with the heroes. It's really not that hard. I try not to use my clan castle troops and stuff. I just, like, save them. But there is strategy to using these wall breakers. So hopefully you find a base here that I can use them with, because I haven't seen any bases with a lot of loot. So this one has a lot of loot, but you got to keep in mind, I know I'm at Town Hall 11. This is 2 Town Halls up. I only have wall breakers. There's only so much I can do when I'm attacking like this. But yeah, so with wall breakers, honestly, I'll just attack like a guy like this, because his defenses look pretty easy, and that's a lot of like juicy loot there. So I just dropped the lightning spells. King walked away. I literally just dropped the lightning spells just to take out. So they're super powerful for like these rush bases. 2 can take out like most of the defenses. And I just try to take everything out. And then once there's barely any threats left, let's see right here. Sometimes what you can do is you can take out defenses with the wall breaker. So I'll try to take out that mortar here just to show that you can. Yeah, because they are kind of powerful. Like, I upgraded my wall breakers to max for every town hall, but now this is the part of the attack where I just use them as like bait. And this works really well because they have enough health, and I have 20 of them? I forget. But I have so many of them that I can keep just like spamming like this. So now I'm gonna start like slowing down because most of the defenses are like occupied. That archer tower might be a little bit of an issue, but really there's not many defenses left on this base, and I just kind of let the queen cruise through, and that's about all you can do on this. Yeah, like the wall breakers, so it might take out that builder hut in the lower right corner, so you can try to take out buildings with it, but they're really just used for distraction. But you can get 3 stars. Like a town. Oh man, I lost track. I was talking. I didn't even notice. I ran out of wall breakers. So that's the thing, is you kind of got to be careful because you can run out of them. Now I have no cover for my queen. I do not think this will be a 3-star. I have to use my Stone Slammer. With the Stone Slammer, it's basically another hero, and it's just easy mode then. But when I have my king, it's also easy mode. Like, he just wipes through the other side. A king can wipe out the top side up there pretty easily. But without the king, I kind of just use the Stone Slammer because I donate it from my main account to my second account. I'm going to pop ability because that Crown Expo might be a problem. And I don't mind donating seed machines because you can save so many up and it's pretty easy to donate. But one of the main issues I have with this account is now that I've been climbing up in town halls, it's kind of getting hard to raid, because I also put this account in war, which is kind of funny. But it's hard to make this account useful now because at Town Hall 11, I think this might be the peak. I think at Town Hall 10 was actually the peak because I could actually raid town, because the heroes were level 40. 50 isn't that much better, but I could raid 9 sometimes and 8 all the time. But I can 3-star basically any Town Hall 9. Oh, this is actually gonna be a time fail. That's the biggest threat here because I don't have that much firepower. I literally just have the queen. All the other stuff doesn't even do damage, and I have this Stone Slammer here. I guess I should have used the Rage spell to speed her up somewhere through the base, because I think it's a little bit too late now. If I were to drop it in the grass here, I don't think she would reach. Actually, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, it's easy 3-star. 100 IQ play. Yeah, I mean, and all I did was sacrifice the Stone Slammer there. So it is possible. It's a lot easier with the king. It'd be a lot easier if I had troops, but it's not the point of this account. The Grand Warden really doesn't do much. I can actually show an attack. It was one of these. Those are really, yeah. These types of bases are always my favorite to raid. Engineered bases. As you can see, he only has a cannon and his heroes. And I have all these lightning spells and wall breakers, and there's no walls. So the wall breakers just attack buildings. It's just so cool. Like, I love when you break all the walls. If I attack like at 7 or Town Hall 7 or 8, then the wall breakers start attacking stuff. But most of the time, it's kind of hard to get because 9s, I can't break all the walls. They get killed and stuff before that. But 8s and 7s, I can. It's fun to like get them to start attacking like army camps or something. But yeah, this one I definitely could. And you see how I use it. I use like distracted heroes and stuff. I was just using lightning. I think lightning's the best spell to pair with them because heal wouldn't do anything. Rage, it's not really much of a point. It just makes them move faster and destroy walls better, which is not really the point. Like, I don't really destroy the wall. Like, you only need like 4 for your heroes to go through, 4 walls broken. So, I mean, the only spell you can really use is like lightning. And my rage spell, so yeah, last attack, I didn't really use it how I usually do. My rage spell I use is more strategic because what I do is when my E-Drag, I put an E-Drag in the Stone Slammer. When he pops out, I rage him with the balloon that's with it too. And a rage E-Drag gets insane chain value when it's right in the middle of the base. So that's why I do it. I think those extra 2 lightning spells aren't really worth it because usually defenses when I'm in war and stuff, it takes like 3 lightning spells to take them all out. So I get out 3 patches of defenses and then 2 extra ones wouldn't really do anything. So I carry a rage. Rage comes in handy, and also it's good to have the rage for when people want me to donate to them because a lot of people request rage spells. But yeah, I mean that's how I use this Wallbreaker account in the home village. Maybe in another video I'll show how I use it in the builder base, and let me know if you guys are more interested in seeing this account because I know it's completely unique. I don't think there's anybody else in the world who attacks like this. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an attack. I've seen an account with only goblins or something, and they were like Town Hall 14, like max. It's kind of cool, but I think these troops are even worse because goblins have their super goblins, which are actually really good, and goblins can attack stuff. These guys can't. So I think it's kind of impressive that I even get this far with this troop. And I'm going to keep the grind going. The goal is to get the Town Hall 12 soon and just keep getting all the way up till Town Hall 15. That's the goal. Max heroes. But yeah, that'll take forever. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everybody watching these videos, and I'll see you in the next one.